Слава Україні.
Героям слава.
Like it had no rails. You could fall down and die. Yeah.
Panic attack during a photo shoot for wedding dresses.
And blah blah blah.
I'm not native speaker. Who doesn't like to eat? What? I'm not in the working mood. Shape of the half of my brow. See penis.
It's horrible, I'll tell you. I never want to do that again. Pizza.
Kimbap is okay.
You would die if you don't like to eat. So.
Це буде вступна пісня. Hi everyone, you're on my channel and I'm the host of this interview with leading people in Korean fashion and modeling industry. I'm Elisa Letts, and here I'm trying to dispel, confirm some stereotypes or give some essential information for newcomers as well as to very experienced model actually. And today I'm with very cozy person, I would say, but very important in terms of working day of you if you're a model and you're watching me right now, because who are you?
Okay, well, hello. My name is Stefan, and I am a translator for a model agency called ASET here in Seoul. And my job is a translator and a manager for the models. So, yep, that's who I am.
Yeah, what is your responsibilities? As you said, you're a manager and translator.
Yes, yes.
So what does it mean?
So, exactly as the words imply, translator, of course, a lot of models we have here are from different countries, of course, and so they obviously don't know Korean, and some of them don't even know English. So because I know different languages, I can help the models understand and work well at the photo shoot, tell them exactly what the clients want, and so that they have no problems as far as communication. And managing is also the second part, which is just making sure that the model is okay, she feels safe, she knows what she's doing, and if she needs anything, like any assistance or help with anything, I'm there to help her, and in worst case scenarios to be the person who's like
Fighting for a model.
yeah, fighting for the models, but at the same time also being a witness to the situation, the problem that might happen between the model and the clients, and report this back to my agency, and so that they have all the information that they need to be able to resolve this conflict.
And how does the working usual day looks for you and for the model as well, because you're working together?
Okay, so the day before, the agency sends me information, everything that I need to know about, when I have to pick up the models, when the call time is, which is when the photo shoot starts, and how long it's going to be, and who I'm working with, everything. So, for example, usual pickup times usually are around like 8 or 9. So, for example, pickup time is 8. And so I meet the model, I go to their apartment, and I wait for them until they come out for the pickup time. And then we order a taxi to go to the studio. And usually arrive a little bit earlier, of course. And then we could also hang out a bit, get to know each other, more. And then the call time would be at 9.
So what is the difference between pickup time and call time?
Pickup time is when you meet the model. Call time is when you actually arrive at the studio where you're going to have the photo shoot. So, yeah, that's the difference. And then the model goes into the makeup room and starts her makeup. And then after we finish makeup, we do our first cut, which is basically when the photo shoot starts. And that's when I do all the explaining, what the model has to do, what the client's theme is, and we get started. And then we finish at a certain time, and I order a taxi for the model, and she goes home, and that's it.
What is typical working hours in Korea that we have? How long was the longest working day experience?
So it's very simple. There's only two types. It's half day and a full day. Very, very rarely there is a 3-hour photo shoot, but those are super rare. So I mean, and plus most of the translators don't even like those jobs because it's only 3 hours, so not much.
I guess
pay.
models.
Yeah, models
either.
Yeah, models either, but they don't have a choice. So.
Thanks.
Yeah. So a half day is 5 hours. Full day is 9 hours, and there can always be overtime.
What is
So-
overtime?
So overtime is 1 hour overtime, and then there could be 2 overtimes, 3, depending on how many the clients want, of course. But like, so for example, my longest photo shoot I've ever had was 16 hours.
Mine was 17.
Oh, really?
In
Oh.
China.
Oh, China's crazy. So, but in Korea, 16 hours is like a lot. So
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, of course, not all of it was actually like working, but still like.
Yeah, Koreans are really like chill guys.
Yeah. Or like some travel time too involved and stuff. So,
You don't stop time for the travel time or lunch time. Am I right?
It's not like China where we have a timer for everything. Those location shoots where we have different locations and we, take photos in each location, those can take a long time. So obviously this is what, 9 hours plus 7 hours overtime. So, depending on the client, it can be different. But most of the time, it's very like simple, 5 or 9.
I have one more question about overtime. Yeah, it's tricky 15 minutes or 45 minutes as we once were talking about with you.
Yeah.
When the client can have free 15 minutes more till after the end of the shooting time.
Yeah.
That's
well,
right.
Well, technically, it's 15, but why it's 45? Because you're wasting 30 minutes of your time by being in the studio and not doing anything. Like, they can't do anything with you.
In the beginning,
in the
of the
beginning.
shooting.
Yeah. So, like, say if the call time is at 9, but then makeup time is actually when you start working as far as the models go. But they can wait until 9:30 to start your makeup time. So from 9 till 9:30, you're just sitting there and not doing anything.
So these 30 minutes are counting only at the beginning.
Yeah. From the call time to,
Okay.
And then once that 30-minute passes, then you're automatically working. So, yeah. But then the 15 minutes is when it's like a half day. So you should finish by, like, say 5. But then they need to do a little bit more, like 1 or 2 more looks. So they extend that time till 5:15, and then it's over, unless they want to do overtime. So.
And can they do overtime for like 30 minutes or an hour?
Only 1 hour. Yep.
Okay. How actually shooting time is calculated? Oh yeah, we were. Oh my gosh.
It's okay. Of course.
Who is actually paying for the transportation from like apartments to the shooting if it's studio in Seoul? Is it like clients calling a taxi, or is it like going to this model's statement, or you don't know?
It's actually in the model statement. You guys pay for the taxis.
Yeah, I know that we are paying for the transportation, but I thought that it's only for like taxi and transportation for the casting to the castings. I wasn't sure about the job itself.
No, I think it still counts towards your monthly
But
payment for
I
taxes.
have one job which was far away from Seoul, and it was like 2 hours by taxi. And in that case, I think that clients paid because my translator did like the screenshot after and sent someone.
Yeah, they probably sent a picture of the receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah. In those cases, if it's a faraway location shoot, then the client or the agent, well, most of the time the client pays.
Yeah.
So.
What should models bring to the shooting with them always?
Oh, to the photo shoot, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, for the photo shoot, obviously they should have, uh, probably first and foremost, this is like always like a case, they should have bra patches.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Nipple patches, bra patches, always you must have, because obviously the clients could get them for you, but sometimes it's just better if you have your own. So that's one. And then, of course, nude tone underwear or bras are always necessary too, just in case, you know. And let's see, another good one to have is maybe like some snacks, like a bar of chocolate for energy, just in case, you know, you need some boost and the clients don't give you anything. So, you know, it's nice to have like little snacks so you can, you know, feel energized a little bit. And that's honestly pretty much it. You don't really need too many things.
As a model, from my side, I could add much more things that I'm always
course,
carrying
of
with me
course,
for
of
the
course.
shooting, for the photo shoot, for the
Photo shoot, yeah.
for the photo shoot. The first thing that I'm always preparing before going to any kind of job is my medicine. Like the most, it's like from headache, from stomach aches, from I don't know, diarrhea. Because I'm
I mean,
lactose
it
intolerant.
happens. I'm just saying, like, if it's a perfect photo shoot and the model is healthy, that's what you need. Not when
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
The second thing that I'm always have is alcohol wipes, like wet wipes. But like not just wet wipes, but with alcohol in it. Because usually they really like to wear some jewelry, and it usually it's earrings. And as my experience show, they don't really pay attention to sterilize it in the appropriate way, which is so important for me. And I'm always like, this is very important to stand up for yourself, and I'm always telling that please like sterilize the earrings for me. If they don't have wet wipes, I will say, okay, I had one, just give me a minute. But if I don't know, I ran out of them or they don't have them, I refuse to wear earrings.
Of
because
course, makes sense. You could get infected or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be bad for you.
And everything that you mentioned. Then. So the next question actually is connected to that one about earrings. What models can refuse to do during the job?
What they refuse?
What can models refuse?
What can they refuse?
First of all, like I can mention that I can refuse wear earrings if they cannot provide me the right sterilization of them.
Yeah, I mean, definitely that's one. That's one. And anything that causes them pain, I think. Like if at any point they wear something or do something that's painful, like that's a line for me. You know, like if they start saying or you know getting uncomfortable, then I usually ask them, "Are you okay? Like is everything okay?" And if they say no, it's like painful to do something
Red flag.
or something, then I'm just like, okay, stop. We're not gonna do this because it's painful. Because like the clothes can be like painful, tight. I don't know, or the
wedding dresses.
Yeah, the wedding dresses.
My nightmare.
Exactly. Or like the position, the pose that they have to do can be very uncomfortable, or whatever. And so that's two. And one time I remember I had a photo shoot where without even the model, telling me, I said, no, we're not going to do this because it was very dangerous. And what I mean by that is we were in an abandoned building, like a 5-story building.
Sounds good already.
Yeah, like all abandoned. It was like barely made. But then this building had a staircase that was very unsafe. Like it had no rails. You could fall down and die. Literally, you could fall down and die from the 5th floor.
Oh my god, it's not funny actually.
And what my model had to do was she had to wear heels this big. I'm not even kidding. Like they were huge.
I know.
Yeah. And she had to stand on the stairs on the 5th floor and like I mean, not like pose, but she had to stand there. And the thing is, she was barely standing on them, on like the ground. So on the stairs, I was like, there's no way I'm going to let her stand on the stairs because she's gonna fall down and die. So I told them, no, client, sorry, we're not doing this. And they're like, okay, fine.
They were fine with
Yeah,
it.
of course. I mean, even if they weren't fine, I would have, yeah, just canceled it.
Should
So,
clients say in advance about some, for example, the photo shoot including wearing lenses, eye lenses, for example.
Yeah,
Should
they
the
do.
clients say it in advance? Is there anything else that you should be aware
They
before
usually
the
they
shooting?
usually tell if there are special like things that they want, like unusual things that they want to do, for the model to do, or to wear, or to whatever. They usually mention it to the agency, and then the agency writes to the model if they're okay with this. So like, simple things like
Even like in Korea, it's even swimsuit.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, simple things like going into the pool, like. Can you go all the way into the pool?
Yeah, sure.
Or
No one- no,
just
like,
up to your knees?
Not
or,
everyone can swim.
Exactly.
Actually.
Exactly. Yeah, stuff like that, or something about wearing something. Like some models obviously refuse to show any like underwear kind of
Yeah.
clothes, or any like kind of like provocative areas. Like
Yeah.
So that could be one too. Or
After my panic attack during photo shoot for wedding dresses, I thought that I would refuse to wear any corsets anymore.
Exactly.
But I had already 3 jobs
oh wow, good for you. Wow.
for wedding dresses.
So like anything, like I said, that causes pain would be something that they would mention. So
So this is the main point. You should protect yourself.
your body is your job, so you have to protect your
Yeah.
body.
And mental health.
And mental health.
So we are coming to what if part. I will be asking you quick questions. What
All right.
if?
Sure.
And you will quickly respond me. What if model gets sick during the job?
If it's something really serious, then obviously we have to either one cancel the photo shoot and send the model home or to the hospital, or two, it can be send the model home or to the hospital and then have a replacement model come in. So like we could call up like another model who's maybe having a free day today, and then be like, hey, come in, you have a job.
I remember that in China I was once as a replacement model.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I didn't know what does mean replacement model. So I forgot my power bank. I forgot my pads because I was on periods like during this day, and I was like, I came there, and they said like, go to the makeup. I was like, what? No, I'm not preparing to work. I'm not in the working mood.
Yeah, exactly. Because you were planning on resting that day.
Yes.
But
So this is why you need to know like what does it mean replacement model.
exactly.
What if it is model's first job ever?
Yeah, I had one job like that where literally the model told me in the taxi that she's never been in a photo shoot before, and I was very shocked. And I had
Like
to
in a bad way. Yeah, why?
because then
I think it's really cute
I mean it's cute, but
to share this experience.
but then I become a model teacher, not a translator. So I have to teach them how to
Model
pose.
coach,
Yeah, model coach basically. I have to teach them how to, like I tell them what the clients want, and I also have to show them and let them understand exactly what they want. So oh man, it's horrible. I'll tell you, I never want to do that again. So.
Man. What if clients
Yeah.
don't like the model?
Well, I mean, that rarely happens because obviously they chose that model.
But if the model come to the shooting, photo shoot to the location,
Yeah.
and they just understand that oh, something is wrong. I know
I
this.
mean, of
I know such
course,
story. Just
of
I
course,
know
of
that
course.
it happens.
It happens. I've also had this happen to me once, where they looked at the model during her castings a week before, and then a week later they called, me and the model, and we went to the job. We finished the makeup. And
Okay, it was even after the makeup.
right, it was after the makeup, and then we took like a test photo, and then the client was like, "Who is this?"
You see, it
Yeah.
happens.
She like changed. She like gained weight or something, like something weird. And so they decided to cancel.
What if model? What if makeup artist shaved off eyebrow without the permission of the model?
That's also very unlikely because
I had such
really?
experience. Yeah.
I mean
It was
because
in Korea because it's trendy in Korea,
mean
and they just they just shaved off the half of my brow and then painted it.
like did you stop them?
It was my first contract. Like, guys, I'm really good. I actually I'm doing right now like such a good job. This is exclusive content because you can just be aware of so many things about which I didn't know, and because of this, I went through a lot of things. No, I remember that I even didn't tell that to my agency. I guess I was afraid.
Oh.
I was afraid that I didn't stop them, and like I felt uncomfortable.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, I'm so sad that that happened, but like that should not happen. Is what I'm trying to say. Is anything like cutting hair or any of that is not allowed by the agency. Well, if you don't like it, say it. And usually, when it comes to like, sometimes clients want to like cut off like a tiny small piece of hair, or like your eyebrows, like you said. No, that's not allowed. Like as soon as they call me, usually they call the translator, and then they ask, "Hey, is it okay if I just cut a little bit of hair off?" I say no right away.
So here we are coming to the last part of our video, and
oh.
it's just just some questions about Korea. Why do agencies use nicknames? And what is your nickname and what is your real name?
Okay, well, agencies use both, actually. I mean, for their communication, and of course, they use my real name, my Korean name, which is Song Hae-gon. Song Hae-gon. Yeah. But especially for the models, for them to have an easier time, like calling me, I decided to come up with a foreign name called Stefan. And I had this name ever since I was in Ukraine, so it was kind of easy. So they call me Stefan or Song Hae-gon. Like in the office, they would call me by my Korean name. With the models, I use my Ukrainian name. So, yep.
Why Korean names are so meaningful, and what does your name mean?
My name, so Song is my last name, which I don't really know what it means, but I guess something.
Song. Just sing a
Song.
song.
Yeah, exactly. He means bright as the sun, and kon is like as deep as the ocean, kind of. So that's kind
I
of
feel just that I can breathe easily after these words. Bright as a sun, deep as an ocean.
kind of like a poem or something. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what my parents wanted, and so that's why they named me like that. So.
What is your favorite and most unplateable dish, Korean dish?
It might be posam, which is posam is like steamed meat. So they steam it, and
Korean
it's really
people
delicious.
are so good at meat. I don't know. Every meat that I try in Korea was perfect. It was the best meat that I've ever tried in my life.
Really?
Literally, no. The meat is so good marinated.
Oh, I don't know if you tried posam though. I think you would really like posam.
go.
Yeah, we have to go for sure.
Yeah, sure.
And it's just steamed, and it's just, I don't know, it's just so delicious. I don't know why. Like better than like cooked. Like I mean, of course, cooked meat is always gonna be great, but like I don't know. There's just something about the
Yeah.
steamed meat.
Yeah, I got it. And what, like, you hate?
Probably most of the seafood that we have here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not a big like seafood lover, and Korea, since we're right next to the ocean, we have a lot of seafood. Like some of the stuff that you've never seen, that I've never seen, and you're just like, what is that? Like, I don't want to eat that. Like,
It's just sea penis.
exactly, or that, or like, just so many weird. I mean, obviously, the ocean has so many weird things inside it. So, yeah, I don't want to eat it.
I thought that you will name like kimbap because I like really
K-pop? Oh no.
because a lot of people who work as model and translators, they okay. I will say about models, but every model when they are leaving Korea, they said like, I'm so just full with their kimbap because during every job they have just the
Yep,
same
yep,
dish
yep.
and it's always kimbap.
It's the cheapest food in Korea, So like, kimbap is only like what, 2,000-3,000 won, which is super cheap.
No, it was 2,000-3,000 won 2 years ago. Right now it's
5,000. I don't know.
more expensive.
But like, still, it's considered a cheap food, and a lot of like cheap clients usually order that, and
I work for cheap clients.
I mean, no, the thing is, you have to tell them like I like usually ask the model like, hey, what do you want to eat today? And they're like, oh, pizza. Okay, I'll try my best to get pizza for you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Why am I like working as a model for 3 fucking years and I'm always saying kimbap is okay?
Yeah, I see. You gotta like. I always tell like people like, hey, what do you feel like eating today? Like,
Shit.
I can't promise you this, but I'll try my best to convince them to buy us what you want. So we gotta make you happy so that the result is great.
I want a Dior and Cartier and Miu Miu. Well, I would be very happy.
Amazing. That would be amazing. But
Why do Asian people like karaoke?
okay. Well, the main reason is to release stress. Because Asian people work a lot, especially in Korea. They're workaholics. All they know is work. And so some people turn to, alcohol. Some people turn to like some personal hobbies. But the main one is karaoke, because you sing everything out, release all that stress, sing very loud, and also have a good time, obviously, by yourself or with your friends. And this kind of makes you a little less angry, a little less sad, brings a little joy in your life. And so actually a lot of Korean people know how to sing well, which is surprising. Here in Asia, we have karaoke rooms. So there are two types of karaoke. There's karaoke room types, and there's coin karaoke. Karaoke room types is basically when you pay like a nice sum of money, like usually around $20, to rent a room that has a karaoke machine, microphones and everything, for 1 hour. Karaoke coin is basically you have this small little like kind of like an arcade place, and they have a karaoke machine, and you pay by song. So you
Okay.
yeah, so you pay like, say for example 1,001 for 2 songs. So obviously, you just, if you want to sing more, then you pay more. And that's it.
I guess I want to go to karaoke once here in Korea, but
I'll
all
take
the
you.
but all the
I'll
songs
take
in
you.
Korean. What should I? No,
We
I
have-
would be stressed out, and you would be stressed out.
Are you
You will be
kidding me?
stressed out. I will be stressed
We
out.
have like at least 1,000 songs in English. At least.
Okay, but believe me, I'm like, okay, fuck. Let's.
It does not matter.
We'll go to karaoke and then we will eat.
I will show you.
What is your favorite dish?
Poisson.
Poisson. And this is the end actually of our episode. I enjoyed this time. You made my evening much better. Thank you all for spending this time with us.
Thank you, everyone.
I really hope and I believe that you can just learn a lot from this episode and just use it during your working days, your experience, and the main thing. So stand up for yourself.
Be confident.
Be confident. You should. Actually, this is a long time to, become confident. It's difficult. It's important for everyone, not only models. I would not say so, but. So have a nice day, evening.
Bye bye.